Hey guys, how you doing? How are you? I wanted to zoom in here real quick and record this video to share with you my transformation story and how I went from being a nationally recognized sport marketing professional in a corporate career that was really successful, benefits, salary, the whole deal, to a full-time work from home mamapreneur and owner of my own company and multiple six-figure business that actually just retired my husband this month, with him working full-time in the biz with me right now. Okay, so let's just break it down for you. For starters, I have been one of those people, much like probably most of you guys watching this, who's always had a really big vision for my life, for my impact, right? For how I want to show up and how I want to serve and how I want to help people and all that good stuff. And I made a huge impact in my career. I was the Division I soccer captain of my team at the University of New Hampshire. And I feel like I've always made an impact on my journey. But when I became a mama and when I started to get really honest with myself, I realized that my career, while it was really fulfilling and something I really truly enjoyed and had a lot of fun doing, it was not going to position me for the success that I knew I was meant for the impact I was ready to make on this planet, and most especially not the income, right? The income that I was ready to welcome into my life, for my family, for the bigger picture service that I want to provide for others, and so much more. And so I remember this distinct day. Let me frame this for you. I've been working my corporate career as my first job for 10 years. I'm sitting at the desk. I have a really pretty impressive title on the door. I, can pick up the phone and get support from anyone in the country in my industry and an endorsement if I needed it, on taking the next step, whatever that was. In fact, I was being courted for some other jobs in other parts of the country. And I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling fulfilled. Hello, neighbor. I'm out for my run walk, which, as you guys know who follow me, whenever I'm out for a run walk, I end up doing a live because I get in the vibe. Move your body, you get in the vibe. So I'm sitting at my desk and I have this moment, like a lightning bolt hit me straight between the eyes. This realization that no one's gonna come in with a magic wand and say, here you go, everything you want is here, your transformation is here. No, it was this realization that if I wanted to change, if I wanted to transform, if I wanted what it was I said I wanted, which was to be a coach, a transformational coach, making a huge impact on people's lives and businesses, then I was gonna have to go first. I was gonna have to take the leap first. I was gonna have to live my transformation in order to have all the things that I knew I was meant for, right? I couldn't wait for somebody to come to me and tell me that I was ready, right? So I made a decision. I made a decision that day and every day there forward that I had no idea what it was going to take, but I was down for it and I was going to do it. And so I hired a coach. I worked with a coach. I enrolled in a program. I did the necessary hard work. And I knew that if I could take these steps, then I could lead people behind me who are ready to take those steps too. And that's what I've done. And that's what I have done. Over the course of the last 3 years, being a mamapreneur, I love that I'm wearing this shirt right now. This was not planned. Let me promise you that. I just honestly did not want to wear a super tight fitting shirt right now because I ate my breakfast really late and I'm really full. So there you go, TMI. But I always keep it real. That's one thing you know about me, friends. I always keep it real. So I did it and I took the leap and I hired a coach and I started doing the work. And you know when I started doing the work, you guys? At night, when my kid was sleeping, my husband was working the night shift as a police officer. When I was freaking tired, when I was exhausted, when I was screaming and swearing at my computer and feeling like I was never going to figure it out. But all I knew was that it was time. It was time. And I was going to do it. I was going to do it no matter what that meant. And what I will tell you guys, what exponentially increased my results was working with a coach, taking a program in 2 months, 8 weeks from the day that I started the program and started working with a coach. I gave my notice. Hi guys. I gave my notice and I left my corporate career and I started my coaching business. You want to know how many clients I had when I started? 1. But here's what I knew. If I could welcome in 1 client, I could welcome in 2. If I could welcome in 2, I could welcome in 3. And that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed. And I had a plan and I had a process and I had steps that I was going to follow, and I had a really strong mission and why and passion and purpose. And I created my own process and I started doing it. And here we are, you guys, 3 years later. I have multiple 6-figure business. I work from home full time. My husband is now working from home full time with me in the business. He's actually writing emails right now to the team about stuff that I just don't want to write emails about anymore. And so guess what? He's doing it now because he's great at it and he likes it. Winning! And I'm out here for a little run walk before I go on a coaching call in a little bit. And this is the life we've created, you guys. And it's incredible and we're living it. But here's where it all began. It all began with me sitting in the chair and saying, taking radical personal responsibility and ownership for stepping into my truth and creating the business of my dreams, to creating the life that I wanted, and not stopping and not disconnecting from the validity and the conviction of that vision, and calling in support, working with a coach and with people who had done it and were doing it better than I was. I think that was a frog that just jumped in the pond. And who were going to help me condense my timeline so that instead of taking me 6 years to do something, right? It took me 3. And so what I say to you guys, and I invite you guys to consider, is how can I help you condense your timeline? How can I help you do it faster with the things that I've learned so that you don't have to spend as many late nights working on that website, trying to build that brand and build that business while your kid's asleep and your husband's on the night shift or whatever, insert your story here. Consider this your invitation, you guys. Consider it your invitation. And it's a blessing to be able to do this now. And I saw one of you ask a question about how many clients do you have right now? Well, I have programs. I have all kinds of offerings. I have all kinds of portals for you to come into to step into the next realm of expansion for you, whatever that happens to be. So it's really a personal conversation, right? It's really, we pride ourselves on my team and in my company and in my brand around meeting you where you are and helping you find the right fit for what's next for you with where you are on your journey and with how convicted and how ready you are to take those next steps. So head over to amberlilyestrom.com/breakthrough, you guys, if you want to book in a conversation, if you want to have your own breakthrough call. Don't be afraid. Book it in. Don't be afraid. Book it in. Stop questioning yourself, because here's the thing, you guys. What's it going to take? What's it going to take for you to get ready to take that next step and to change your life? I can't change your life for you. You have to change it. And you change it by having the conversation, by saying to yourself and to the universe and to someone else, I'm ready to do this thing. I had the courage to get over myself and my fear and my ego and say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it seems ridiculous that I even want to have this conversation right now, but I'm having it. Because something's got to give. Something's got to give. And so now we are living what we wanted. And we're not, special or unique. We're just like you guys. A mom and a wife and a boss, right? Own my own company. And I'm doing it. And I get to make an impact on people's lives every single day. I get to love on people every single day. And it's one of my greatest joys. It's not my greatest joy. It's one of them. Because that's what I want to do. And it's making space for all of my greatest joys. For all of them. Being present for my kid, for the reality that today we get to go to my daughter's ice cream party at school at 3:00, which most parents are not going to get to do that. And guess what? She gets both of her parents. She gets mom and dad. And we had to work for that. We had to work for it. And I think the hardest work, you guys, is not necessarily the physical labor you put into it. It's the energetic and emotional realignment that you have to do constantly, all day, every day. It's the emotional and physical realignment that you are constantly committing yourself to. And that's where the real work is. But that's where the game changer happens. And that's what I love to help my clients with. Right, Megan? All right, guys. I've got to run now because I have a coaching call in probably like 15 minutes. So I'm going to try to sprint my booty on home. But you guys, book in your call, amberlilyestrom.com/breakthrough. I'll put the link in here after. And let's get on the phone. Let's talk. Let's figure out where you are now and where you want to go. And let's connect the dots. So you can start living this one precious life that you get to do with the amazing people that are in it. Most especially this person, you. All right, I love you guys. Just huge love and gratitude, grace and blessings, and all of that good stuff. Have a great day.